Yo, what up, everybody? One Piece chapter 815. Alright, I'm just gonna say this. The Sanji stuff is troubling. I'm not gonna lie, it's troubling. But I think Luffy is running the risk of having another crew member turn on him. Okay? And you guys know, I've been going on about this thing with Zoro for a while. I feel like this is happening because, I mean, Zoro is sitting outside. He's listening to Luffy. Luffy talk about how he's going to go kick Big Mom's ass. He's going to bring Sanji back. Big Mom's crew's going to work for him. Zoro's just listening. And look at the language, okay? Look at the language. He doesn't say Luffy wait. Okay, he says Straw Hat wait. Now, I might be mistaken. But I remember seeing Zoro refer to Luffy a bunch of times as Luffy, not as Straw Hat. This is troubling. I fuck with Zoro heavy. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with Zoro heavy, but this is troubling. That's borderline insubordination. Could think about it. Like, only people that call Luffy Straw Hat are people that don't know him, people who have a grudge against him, or people who merely just have an alliance. Zoro's been loyal as fuck to him, okay? Loyal as fuck to him. Like when Law says Straw Hat Alliance, Zoro's always referred to him as Luffy. Where's Luffy at? We gotta get to Luffy, etc., etc., etc. Now, he's just Straw Hat. You gotta go back to what Zoro said, I think chapter 4, chapter 5, somewhere around there. Zoro tells this man, he says, if you do anything to endanger my goal of being the best swordsman, I'll turn on you. Oda don't plant stuff like that for no reason. I mean, I had always said this Captain Usopp stuff was going to turn into something, and that's exactly what happened. Every member of Luffy's crew at some point has left him. Chopper, I think you can just lump Chopper in there from what happened on with Foxy and the Foxy games where Luffy loses Chopper due to the game. Chopper technically joined another crew, but every member of Luffy's crew has abandoned him at some point. Sanji does it under the whole thing of having to join Big Mom. Go through with this marriage in order to protect the crew. But I mean, Sanji left the crew. And from what we can gather from this chapter, he's got no intention of returning. Everybody in Luffy's crew's left. Zoro is going to be the final domino. Oh shit, Zoro's going to be the final domino. I don't know how Oda's going to explain this one. But he's building up to this, man. He's building up to this. This is going to be interesting. But I gotta say, man, so the fact that Sanji's family is a family of killers, that was already something crazy. But calling them Germa 66, here's what's got me, right? Or double six, as Pekoms likes to call them. What has me is they're not just any killers. They're the top of the food chain worth of killers. And we find out the Big Mom is on some straight mafioso shit. And I like Big Mom now. I like her. You know, old snaggletooth bitch. I like Big Mom. Like, you know, Big Mom, they're like, yo, if you reject her wedding or you reject her tea party, that's cool, you can do it. Mama don't take lightly to people not listening to her. You know, some straight southern shit, you know? And what she ends up doing is she sends for somebody that you love. She sends you a present and their head's in the box. And they just break it down. They say, hey, that island of cross-dressers, somebody might have their head cut off and delivered to Sanji. Might be one of the Straw Hats. Might be someone from the Bariete. And I really think that might have been it. Because Sanji was clearly hiding out with Zeph. And I mean, I've said it before. You know, he's hiding with Zeph. Zeph is the last place somebody would think to look for him at. Zeph used to be this terror on the Grand Line. It makes a bunch of sense. You're on a ship with cooks. You're constantly moving. Sanji was stranded for 88 days, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of stuff there that explains why he was there. And same thing with the clear fruit. Oh, why Sanji said, oh, I just wanted to disappear, right? Like I joked, I said somebody probably touched this dude when he was a little kid. I don't know now, man. I think this is what it was. I think Sanji literally wanted to make himself invisible to hide from his family. This sets Sanji up as something that is for lack of better words, this sets him up for a great character arc. I like this, man. I like this. This adds some definite layers to his character. And what I like about the fact is that Nami even says, she says, Germa 66 isn't real. It's an imaginary army. And Pekoms says, nah, that shit ain't imaginary. You can keep thinking that shit if you want to. You can keep thinking if you want to, like, you know, Straw Hat, you need to listen up. You know, before he was a member of your crew, he was the firstborn son of the Vinsmoke family. You need to understand this shit. If he gets married to Big Mom's daughter, if he gets married to her, your crew is working for Big Mom. And so Luffy, you can tell Luffy it doesn't just fully register until, you know, Pekoms breaks it down even lower. And Luffy's like, nah, fuck that shit. Sanji can get married if you want to. But not if it means that we're working for this Big Mom bitch. Look, if Sanji marries her, fine. Then y'all motherfuckers is working for me. And what's crazy, it's like Luffy had already picked a fight with Big Mom before. So Oda's paying that off. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. Luffy automatically, as soon as he makes this stance, Pekoms is like, you don't understand. She's an empress. She's one of the 4 emperors. How you think I know all this stuff about Sanji? That position is power. Power is truth. And it's right there that Oda's letting you know, like, this plot to bring down Kaido, they might need to rethink this shit. Because if Big Mom is a savage, then what the fuck is Kaido? You know, what the fuck is Kaido? You know, which also makes me beg this question. You know, what's going on with Shanks, man? What the fuck is going on with Shanks? Like, Shanks turned into a fucking savage if he's one of these people. Like, Jesus. But, you know, again, I mean, the Zoro thing stood out to me. The other thing is, I like how when Luffy says, like, Pekoms, take me with you. Luffy feels the need to tell Nami I'm going alone. And this is the thing. Like, Luffy's using his head. He says, it's just like Robin and the others said. If we go as a group, it's like declaring war. And we don't have time for stuff like that. So Luffy's clearly using his head. But I almost feel as if Oda's setting this up for Nami to go with him. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because Zoro looks like he's being set up to turn on Luffy after the fact, okay? Nami's been with this dude damn near since day one. Like, Zoro technically joined the crew first, but Nami's always been there with him. And let's say they do, okay? Let's say they do get Sanji, right? Here's the thing. Sanji has never been to Big Mom's place before, okay? Never been there before. His family's from the North Blue. They're going to be in a hostile situation. Say they rescue Sanji. They got to navigate. Sanji ain't no fucking navigator. Nami is. That's the ticket out of there. It makes perfect sense. And I like how when Law figures this out, Law is just like, oh shit, no, we're supposed to be hiding here. But the fact that Big Mom's people already know we're here means that Kaido's probably on his way too. We can't be having this shit. And so when this happens, you know, Franky and the rest of them's like, yeah, we're going to stay up. We're going to stay up. We're going to wait for their ass. Robin's there, useless bitch. And Brook's there, right? They all fall the fuck asleep. And that's when Kanjuro and Kin'emon show up. And that monkey looks at him and is like, oh shit, they're samurai. And Kin'emon's like, I'm looking for a warrior known as Raizo. And it's just like, Jesus. Jesus. We can't get out of this arc without a fucking fight. Like, I thought since there was a feast because the Cat Viper said, you know, now we have a feast, I thought that they were going to be okay. Kin'emon just blew that shit to high hell. So I want to know from you guys, on a scale from 1 to 10, what do you think the likelihood of Zoro leaving the crew is? And as of this chapter, what do you think it is? You know, so I guess let me know what you think it is currently, wherever the manga is, and then let me know where you think it is as of this chapter. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.